Hey folks, this is D-Lo back, and oof, boy. So I put a link to his article in the description box. So classic car and hardware dealer under criminal investigation in Lake County. Buyers and sellers of vintage of vehicle claim they were defrauded. So basically, y'all, in Lake County, you got crookedness going on with these people defrauding these people out of so there's a vehicle there's a video to this article. So let me go ahead and play. You know what, this is just getting out of hand.
Well, now to a classic car dealer under criminal investigation. The Lake County company which bought and sold vintage. Well, now to a classic car dealer under criminal investigation. The Lake County company which bought and sold vintage vehicles is accused of defrauding customers.
Yeah, the hot rod dealer is also facing several lawsuits. News 6 investigator Mike DeForest is breaking the story tonight.
She is beautiful. Her name is Clara.
Clara?
Clara.
This street rod is a replica of a 1931 Ford Model A.
This was where you put your luggage.
Clara may look old, but Deborah Myers says it has a much newer engine.
If I had the original engine in here, I'd be pulled over for going too slow because she only did about 8 miles an hour when she
Speed
first
limits
came
were a
out.
little different then.
A little different then.
The car is a retirement gift from Myers' fiancé, Mark Beal. Sadly, just 2 months after Beal bought the car, he became gravely ill and died. Since then, Clara has been parked outside collecting dust. How does it make you feel when you look out at this thing sitting here?
Well, like I said, it's unfulfilled dreams because Mark and I were going to do this together, and broken promises.
Myers wants to sell the car, but she does not have the vehicle's title. That's because Myers says the title was never turned over by the Lake County dealership that sold the car, FSD Hot Rod Ranch. FSD stands for Father, Son, Daughter.
If you'd like to learn more about this car right now, pick up the phone, give my dad a call.
According to YouTube videos and the company's website, FSD Hot Rod Ranch was operated by Stephen Phelps. Myers says she called Phelps demanding her car's title.
And he's like, oh, no problem.
So he implied that
He implied that he had the title.
But months later, Myers says the title is still missing.
I can't register it. I can't sell it.
As News 6 discovered, more than a dozen people have now filed lawsuits against the auto dealer.
When they sold these vehicles, they knew they didn't have the title.
Attorney James...
Now let me pause for a second. Now you know that's a shame. How you... Oh, Lord in heaven. See, this is what pissed me off right here. Why are you allegedly blatant selling people cars that you know you ain't had a title? That is so screwed up. But he ain't the only one, y'all. I done videos in the past about these crooked dealers. Oh, come out here, sell people cars you know you ain't got the title. You know what? If they found guilty doing this, they you know what? Let me just go on.
Turner represents car buyers and car sellers, like the owner of this 1934 Chevy Outlaw, who gave his vehicle to the dealer to sell on consignment. After the car sold, Turner says the dealer sent his client this photograph of a $45,000 check, but not the actual payment.
Be patient. It's coming.
Check's in the mail.
The check is in the mail.
Never shows?
Never showed up.
Brett Pace, who lives in Utah, loaded this 1958 Chevy Apache into a truck, along with this 1972 GMC half-ton, and shipped them off to Florida.
There goes my
babies. That was more than a year ago. According to Pace's lawsuit, FSD Hot Rod Ranch only paid him for one of the vehicles and still owes him more than $28,000 for the other.
Where's that money?
As Deborah Myers waits for her vehicle's title, she's still paying on the car loan $425 a month.
I can't drive it and I can't sell it, but I am responsible for the loan.
Tonight, we're told federal authorities and the Eustis Police Department are investigating whether the auto dealer may have been involved in fraud or financial crimes. Representatives of FSD Hot Rod Ranch did not respond to my emails and phone calls, but in court filings, the company denies it committed fraud.
Boy, it's such an interesting story. You saw in the story.
Well, if he denied that he committed fraud, you know what? He should have got, he should have responded to your text and your call if he denied he's involved in fraud. I mean, if you're not guilty or something, you come out public, make your case, show your receipts that prove that you are innocent. Yeah, you not guilty of doing any of these things. But this don't make no sense how people is getting played out here. Let's call it what it is. These people out here getting played. And we live in a type of day. Anybody got time for nobody to do no fraud or no con artists? This is sickening.
I saw that there are about a dozen or so lawsuits already filed against this auto dealer. How many people, though, have had a bad experience with this auto dealer?
We don't know that answer, but I can tell you the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, which licenses auto dealers, says it's now received nearly 60 consumer complaints. And of course, you mentioned those dozen or so lawsuits that are underway. Most of those have been filed in just the past few weeks, just before that auto dealer announced it was going out of business.
It's got to be such a tease to just see that thing sit.
Ain't that something? The combination of complaints, many complaints, plus the stack of lawsuits, and all of a sudden that same car company announced it's going out of business. Where's going out of business? Where's going out of business? Now they doing an investigation, but after hearing that, people can put 2 and 2 together. That's just my opinion. But this is despicable right here. This is truly despicable. Y'all in Lake County,